and this is the Franchise Masters.
So today's Super Bowl Sunday, second day on our cruise ship. I would have given you the beautiful out on the deck recording, except I did, and it was so windy that you couldn't hear a word I was saying. So I had to come inside the cabin. So what I wanted to talk about is the process for investigating becoming a franchisee. Typically, in my decades of doing this, what I've seen is franchisees typically get excited about an experience they had at a concept. A lot of times, you went and had a great meal or a new food item that you hadn't had before at a restaurant, or you went to a really cool, maybe family fun center or something like that, and you have your interest piqued, and then you reach out. So it's it's great to be excited about something like that, but I'll tell you my process. The way that I decide which of the 4,000 brands that I'm going to represent to my potential franchise candidates is I want to make sure, number one, the business is run by good people. Number two, that the business, if you follow those systems, has a great chance at making you successful. I want to make sure my franchisees have an opportunity to make their initial investment back, of course, but then to make more money than they would if they just put that money into a money market account, because honestly, it's much easier just to put it in the money market accounts. Then what I want to look for is, once I know the systems are there to support a franchisee and the people that are running the company are good people that are going to take care of my candidates, now I'm looking for something that interests you. So I only represent brands that meet those first two criteria. Now I have brands in all different industries and all different verticals. So I want to make sure that now we go through and find out what you're interested in, because I want you to be excited about your business. I want you to be able to walk up to people at a party or anywhere that you are, basically, and be the promoter of your business, because that's part of a franchisee's job. So now, do you and I have to say, you don't have to be excited about the actual what the business does. So I'm a big fan of home services because they're recession resistant. No matter what the economy is, if you need your house painted, you're gonna have to get your house painted. The homeowners association is gonna make sure of that. If you need auto services, you're gonna have to get that done to keep your car in tip-top shape, keep it on the road. So there's a whole bunch of different services that are necessary, but not necessarily sexy. But when you have a great business running and then eventually up and running on, semi-autopilot, where you're kind of the conductor of the orchestra and your whole team is out there playing the music, that's really, that is sexy. That's what everyone's looking for. That's the goal as a franchisee. Eventually, franchisees are going to meet their appetite. So, if your appetite, typically my franchisees will come in and they buy 2, 3, 5, 10 territories. So, most of my franchisees come in multi-unit, not that you have to, but the reason they do that is because they want to make sure that they own that territory wherever they live, especially if it's available right in and around where they live, because that is most people's desire. And I recommend that because I want you to be able to get there in as short a time as possible. It makes your life great, and it makes sure that you can go out there and you can visit your locations. So I want my franchisees now to look into what are they interested in. So if they're interested in, I'm a big fan of pets and kids also, not only because I really like pets and kids, but because people spend more on their pets and on their kids than they do on themselves. And it's a fantastic business model, or it's a fantastic business vertical, depending upon the franchise that you choose. So that's typically how we go down that line. And then, everyone I talk to, they call me up. We have a half-hour call in the beginning, typically, just to kind of go over that business model quickly. And then I find out what their desires are and what got you interested in franchising. So I want to find out what are you looking to do? What's your goal? Once we find out what that is, then I can go and start doing my homework and find out what I think would be a good fit for you as a franchise, and we go from there and start investigating. So hope you're having a great day. I have to say one last time, go Birds.